Come, let's wander tonight into the tranquil embrace of Stockholm dreams. As the city softly whispers beneath a velvet sky, I invite you to surrender to this gentle voyage through shimmering streets and luminous shadows. Imagine the subtle glow of lanterns reflecting on rain-kissed cobblestones, guiding you deeper into a world of serenity and wonder. This is more than a story. It's a delicate passage into restful horizons, crafted to soothe your restless thoughts and cradle your spirit in calm. Allow yourself to drift, to explore the quiet corners of this enchanting city, and perhaps share with me what hidden secret of Stockholm would you like to find in your dreams tonight. Let your imagination lead you, and let go, dear traveler, into the peaceful night. Chapter 1. In the gentle hush of dawn, we find ourselves on the quiet cobblestone streets of Stockholm, where the city begins to stir from its slumber. The air is crisp, carrying a subtle, invigorating scent of pine mingled with the faint aroma of freshly baked bread that drifts from distant cafés. As you walk along, your footsteps softly tap against the uneven stones, each step blending into the quiet symphony of the morning. You hear the gentle, rhythmic echo of your own movement, accompanied by the distant, melodic cry of seagulls awakening from their slumber, their calls drifting over the water and through the narrow alleys. The city's soft glow, filtered through the faint light of dawn, bathes the facades of historic buildings. Timeless weathered, their surfaces textured under your fingertips, cool and slightly rough to the touch. The streets are still mostly empty, save for a few early risers, dressed in cozy wool coats and scarves, their footsteps light, their movements slow. You notice the subtle shimmer of frost on the window panes, the delicate dance of ice crystals, catching the first touches of sunlight, promising a day filled with quiet beauty. The scent of pine intertwines with the warm, yeasty aroma of bread, awakening your senses and inviting you further into this serene awakening. As you continue your walk, you feel the gentle breeze caress your skin, carrying a whisper of cold that makes you instinctively draw your coat closer. The cobblestones beneath your feet are uneven, yet comforting, grounding you in this moment of stillness. The streets are lined with charming shops and historic facades, their windows still dark, waiting to reveal their secrets. The soft, diffused light creates a gentle glow, turning the city into a dreamscape of shadows and light. You see the faint outline of the royal palace in the distance, majestic and silent, watching over the awakening city. In this tranquil moment, you become aware of the subtle, sacred rhythm of Stockholm's morning, the quiet whispers of a city that sleeps but dreams deeply, waiting to reveal its stories when the day fully unfolds. Breathe in the crisp air and let yourself sink further into this peaceful awakening. Remember to comment, like, and follow for more journeys into the dreamlike streets of Stockholm. Now, drift gently as the city's lullaby continues to cradle you toward sleep. Chapter 2. Imagine yourself now softly drawn toward the tranquil waters that cradle Stockholm's harbor. The air is filled with a gentle, briny scent, mingling with the faint aroma of blooming jasmine from nearby gardens. As you breathe in, notice the coolness of the morning air, wrapping you in a tender embrace, quiet and still. The water's surface is a mirror, shimmering softly under the first light of dawn. The sun, still shy behind distant clouds, casts a delicate glow that dances across the ripples, creating fleeting, silvery reflections that flicker like whispers of a secret. You hear the subtle, rhythmic lullaby of waves gently lapping against the hulls of silent boats moored along the quay. Their shapes are sleek and dark, resting peacefully, undisturbed, as if caught in a dream of their own. The faint creak of wood and the soft clink of metal chains evoke a sense of quiet stability. Around you, the city stirs softly. The cobblestone streets nearby are lined with quaint cafés, their tables empty at this early hour, waiting for the day's gentle unfolding. You might see a few figures passing by, people wrapped in cozy scarves, their footsteps muffled on the cool stones, their breath forming fleeting clouds in the cool air. The silent boats seem to invite you to imagine yourself floating, completely weightless, carried by the slow, steady rhythm of the sea. Feel the smoothness of the boat's surface beneath your fingertips. If you reach out, cool and slightly weathered, yet reassuringly solid. As the water reflects the soft pastel hues of the awakening sky, allow your mind to drift. Let the gentle soundscape and the quiet beauty of this harbor lull you deeper into serenity. Here, in this peaceful pause, your thoughts can settle, and your body relaxes, ready to drift into dreams. Remember, as you listen and breathe, to comment, like, and follow midnight destinations. Each gentle act brings you closer to this calming journey. Now, breathe deeply once more, and let the tranquil waters carry you away into a restful sleep. Chapter 3. 1. You find yourself wandering into a quaint, cuff-tucked, along a narrow, winding street. The air is thick with a gentle warmth, as if the city itself is wrapping you in a soft, welcoming embrace. Outside, the cobblestones glisten faintly under the muted glow of lanterns, their flickering light casting delicate shadows that dance along the weathered walls. Inside, the ambiance is hushed and intimate, a haven where time slows down. The aroma of freshly brewed coffee mingles with the sweet, spicy scent of cinnamon, curling through the air like a tender whisper. You breathe in deeply, feeling the rich warmth fill your senses, grounding you in this quiet moment. The cafe's interior is softly illuminated by amber light, its glow spilling over worn wooden tables and plush cushions that invite you to sink into their comforting embrace. The gentle hum of quiet conversation surrounds you, a lullaby of human connection, yet never intrusive, just enough to soothe your mind. You notice the delicate clink of porcelain cups, the faint rustle of newspapers, and the soft footsteps of a barista moving gracefully behind the counter. The touch of a warm mug in your hands becomes a gentle caress, grounding you further, as if the city's heartbeat is pulsing through it. Outside, the street continues its quiet life, a tapestry of footsteps and distant whispers. Here, in this cozy haven, your thoughts drift softly, carried by the soothing aroma and the gentle glow. You can almost taste the sweetness of the cinnamon on your tongue, the warmth spreading through your chest. As you settle deeper into this tranquil space, let the peaceful rhythm of the café lull you towards sleep. Remember to comment, like, and follow for more journeys into dreamy cities and calming stories. Now, close your eyes and imagine yourself sinking into this serene scene, feeling safe and relaxed, ready to drift into peaceful dreams. Chapter 4. 1. As you drift further into your journey, we find ourselves wandering into the ancient heart of Stockholm, Gamla Stan. The cobblestone streets beneath your feet feel cool and slightly uneven, each step softly echoing in the quiet. Tall, narrow alleyways wind gently around vibrant facades, painted in warm reds, ochres, and pastel blues, their colors softened by the dim glow of old-fashioned lanterns. You can almost smell the faint scent of roasted coffee, mingling with the subtle aroma of freshly baked bread from hidden cafés tucked away in secret corners. The air is thick with a quiet serenity, interrupted only by the distant murmur of voices, the gentle clatter of porcelain cups, and the soft rustle of wind through narrow gaps. As you walk, your hand brushes against textured stone walls, cool and rough beneath your fingertips, grounding you in this timeless place. Small, hidden courtyards reveal themselves like whispers. Secret gardens with delicate flowers, shaded benches inviting silent contemplation, and ancient cobblestones that carry the weight of centuries. Silent stone squares open before you, where the stones are worn smooth by countless footsteps, their quiet presence whispering stories of merchants, artists, and lovers who once wandered here. The soft glow of lanterns reflects in the puddles that dot the uneven streets, creating shimmering pools of gentle light. The people you see are dressed in cozy scarves and tailored coats, their footsteps light, their conversations soft. Some pause to admire the facades, their eyes filled with quiet curiosity. You feel the textures of history beneath your feet and the delicate pulse of life around you. Timeless, soothing, eternal. Let yourself be carried by this peaceful rhythm as the stones beneath whisper lullabies from the past. Remember to comment, like, and follow for more dreamy journeys. Now, as your eyelids grow heavy, let this enchanting old town cradle you into restful sleep. Chapter 5. 1, 2, 3. As you drift deeper into the gentle night, we arrive before the Grand Royal Palace. Its majestic facade, softly illuminated by the tender glow of evening. The stone walls, smooth and cool beneath your fingertips, seem to hum with quiet history, their surfaces reflecting the dim golden light that spills from ornate windows. Surrounding this regal sanctuary are gardens serene and still, where paths wind gently through clusters of trees. Their leaves sway softly in the evening breeze, whispering secrets as they brush against each other. You can almost smell the subtle scent of blooming jasmine and freshly cut grass, blending into the cool air that caresses your skin. As you imagine walking along the winding paths, your feet sink softly into the gravel, each step muffled by moss and fallen petals. The silence is profound, interrupted only by the distant melodic call of a nightingale, its song drifting lazily through the trees. The soft rustling of leaves and the faint hum of the city beyond create a delicate symphony of calm. You might feel a gentle breeze on your face, cool and soothing, carrying the faint aroma of lavender from nearby flower beds. The tree's branches sway rhythmically, inviting you to breathe deeply, to let the serenity seep into your bones. You see glimpses of the city's bustling life beyond these gardens, faint glimmers of street lamps along the famous Drottninggatan, the soft murmur of passers-by, wrapped in cozy coats, their footsteps echoing quietly on cobblestones. But here, within these peaceful grounds, everything slows down. The air feels velvety, the light subdued, wrapping you in a cocoon of calm. As your eyes close, you can feel the weight of the world melting away, replaced by this tranquil sanctuary. Let yourself be carried by this stillness, this gentle embrace of night's quiet beauty. Remember to comment, like, and follow if this peaceful journey softly lulls you into serenity. Now, take a deep breath and allow yourself to drift further into the dreamscape. The palace and its gardens await your peaceful sleep. Until next time, sweet dreams. Chapter 6. We step softly into a tranquil museum, where time itself seems to hold its breath. The air here is delicate, infused with the faint scent of aged paper and whispering shadows. As your eyes adjust to the subdued lighting, you notice how the gentle glow caresses each painting and sculpture, highlighting the finest details. delicate brushstrokes, subtle textures, and intricate carvings that invite your gaze to wander slowly, almost reverently. The silence is sacred, deep and enveloping, broken only by the faint, rhythmic echo of your breath and the soft hum of distant footsteps, respectful and slow. Your fingertips brush lightly against cool glass cases, feeling the smoothness of the surfaces that safeguard these silent treasures. Every sculpture seems to breathe in the quiet, as if waiting for your gaze to acknowledge its timeless story. The walls are lined with paintings in muted hues, their colors softened by the low, warm light, creating a dreamlike atmosphere. You might imagine the artist's gentle strokes, the care poured into each detail, their passion whispering through the canvas. You see a woman in a flowing gown, her face serene, her eyes holding centuries of secrets, and a landscape that seems to whisper stories of distant lands. The hushed melody of the space helps your mind drift, releasing the burdens of the day. Here, in this sacred silence, your soul soaks in the quiet beauty, the delicate craftsmanship that has survived through ages. It's a place where time slows, and the act of simply observing becomes a meditation. Each piece a portal to a different era, each detail a quiet hymn to creativity. As you listen to the faint echoes of footsteps and the soft rustle of visitors' coats, allow your breathing to lengthen, to deepen. Soon your thoughts will blend into the calm, the stillness wrapping you in its gentle embrace. Remember to comment, like, and follow if these journeys soothe your spirit. Now, let yourself sink further into this peaceful reverie, as the beauty of this silent sanctuary carries you gently into sleep. Chapter 1. Imagine yourself on a quiet evening in Stockholm, where the city begins to softly transform as daylight fades. You find yourself approaching an elegant, gently illuminated bridge, spanning a tranquil waterway. The air is filled with a delicate blend of coolness and faint scent of blooming jasmine, drifting lazily from nearby gardens. As you step onto the bridge, the surface beneath your feet feels smooth and slightly cool, whispering softly with each gentle sway. The bridge's ornate lamps cast a warm, amber glow, their light reflecting on the water's glassy surface, creating a shimmering pathway that beckons your gaze. You notice how the ripples dance in harmony with the distant hum of the city, the muffled footsteps of late strollers, the distant hum of conversations, the soft clatter of bicycles passing by. Around you, the city hums softly into the night. Elegant buildings line the waterfront, their facades subtly lit, revealing glimpses of patterned facades and cozy balconies. You see people dressed in light scarves and wool coats, strolling leisurely, their footsteps blending into the rhythm of the evening. Some pause to admire the view, their breath visible in the cool air, their laughter quiet and relaxed. The gentle sway of the bridge, combined with the rhythmic lapping of water below, creates a hypnotic lullaby. The soft glow of the lamps, the gentle ripple of water, and the distant city sounds weave together into a calming symphony. You feel the slight caress of the breeze on your skin, carrying faint smells of city life, a hint of roasted coffee, the sweet aroma of baked bread from a nearby café. As you continue to walk, the lights ripple and flicker, inviting you to drift deeper into serenity. The bridge becomes a delicate pathway from the waking world to dreams, a silent guardian guiding you toward restful sleep. Your eyelids grow heavier, and the peaceful city below, with its gentle lights and soothing sounds, welcomes you into a quiet, tender embrace. Remember to comment, like, and follow Midnight Destinations for more journeys into peaceful dreams. Now, let the calm of this moment carry you further into serenity. Summary for next chapter: we explore the historic library's ancient books and cozy atmosphere, inviting quiet reflection in a warm, intimate setting. Chapter 8. 1. As darkness deepens, we arrive at the quiet embrace of welcoming homes, their windows softly glowing with a gentle, amber light that spills onto the cobblestone street. You can almost hear the faint rustle of curtains as they sway slightly in the evening breeze, carrying the faint scent of baked bread and lavender. Inside, the world slows down. The clink of teacups echoes softly, perhaps a delicate china, warm between gentle fingertips. While the pages of a book are carefully closed, the sound subtle yet satisfying. You might imagine the cozy glow of a small lamp, casting a golden hue over a well-worn armchair or a simple wooden table. The air is filled with a comforting aroma of vanilla, honey, maybe a hint of cinnamon, mingling with the faint scent of wood smoke, drifting from a nearby chimney. In these homes, routines unfold with tender familiarity. Someone softly hums a lullaby, their voice blending with the whisper of wind outside, while another gently arranges cushions and pulls a soft blanket over their legs. You can feel the textured fabric of the blanket, warm, inviting, wrapping around you like a gentle hug outside. The cobblestones are slick with evening dew, shimmering faintly under the street lamp's glow, while distant footsteps echo softly on the quiet street. People in cozy sweaters and scarves walk past, their movements slow, deliberate. Some pause to greet a neighbor, others simply savor the peaceful night. The city breathes in calm, and you are invited to sink deeper into this serenity, to let your eyelids grow heavy as the gentle rhythm of home life cocoon you in warmth and comfort. Remember, if you enjoy this journey, share your thoughts, like, and follow for more tranquil escapes. Now, as the night deepens, your body relaxes further, ready to drift into dreams. Sleep well, dear traveler, wrapped in the tender embrace of Stockholm's quiet nights. Chapter 9. One look up, and let your gaze wander into the vast Stockholm night sky. The darkness stretches endlessly above you, a deep velvet tapestry embroidered with countless shimmering stars. Their gentle glow filters softly through the cool, crisp air, whispering ancient lullabies to the sleeping city below. You can almost feel the faint caress of a gentle breeze, carrying the faint scent of winter's quiet hush, faint hints of pine and distant smoke, mingling with the crispness of the night. As you breathe in, you notice how the city below seems to settle into a peaceful silence. The cobblestone streets of Gamla Stan are bathed in a warm, amber glow from old-fashioned lampposts, their light flickering softly like tiny heartbeats in the darkness. The narrow alleys are quiet, with the faint echo of footsteps from late. Night wanderers wrapped in cozy scarves and woolen coats, their voices hushed, their movements slow and deliberate. You might hear the distant hum of a boat gently rocking in the harbor, a lullaby of water whispering against the docks as the city's heartbeat slows. Around you, the faint rustling of trees in Kungsträden adds a delicate rhythm to the night's symphony. The air is cool but soothing, as if the city itself is exhaling, surrendering to the quiet embrace of sleep. Your eyelids grow heavier as your senses sink into this peaceful scene. The stars above seem to pulse softly, guiding your thoughts into gentle dreams. The quiet beauty of this celestial canopy invites you to drift, to surrender to the calming rhythm of the night. Imagine the soft glow of the Stockholm skyline, reflected in the calm waters of Lake Mälaren, a mirror of serenity. Let the silence carry you into a restful sleep, as the night sky's lullaby wraps you in a cocoon of calm. Feel the gentle touch of the cool air on your skin, and the comforting weight of your blankets as you sink deeper into relaxation. Soon, you will journey into dreams of distant lands and peaceful horizons, carried softly by the celestial song above. Remember to comment, like, and follow if you enjoyed this peaceful voyage. Now, close your eyes and let Stockholm's night sky cradle you into a deep, tranquil sleep.